settlement tour. And if you're wondering why I'm facing the wrong way, this is not Taffington Boathouse. It's because I didn't want to spoil the vista. Check it out. I had a lot of fun building this one. I hope that you guys like this. So what we're going to do is, usually I tend to do with walkthroughs, I kind of start out walking through and then I go through quick, tell you what I did, and then I'll just go through with the music. That's exactly what we're going to do this time. So let's go ahead and start here. So the first thing I hate about Taffington Boathouse, and you'll find this with a lot of the mods that rebuild Taffington Boathouse, and of course I've used one if you can see the house back there in the background. One of the first things I noticed about it is it usually sections off this part of the road, so you can't use the road to travel on without going through the settlement. Well, I don't want to go through the settlement anytime I need to go on the road if that needs to happen. So I went ahead and built basically a little highway here so you can just walk across here. Don't have to worry about anybody trying to come into the settlement. I know realistically in game that doesn't matter, but as we all know, I like to treat Fallout as if it's real life, so that's what I'm trying to build my settlements as. So that actually brings us to the other side of the settlement. You can see kind of the other side here. You can see that I've got quite a bit of defense here. Now I want to go real quick. We're going to walk up here one more time, and I just want to show you that defense again. So you can see here the Minutemen have decided not to use my bridge. So you can see that that comes up over top of this area, so we can actually use that as a way to defend the settlement. So let's go ahead and run back. We're actually going to go back to the other side because I like that sideboard. Obviously I spent a little more time on it with that gate. Alright, so here we're going to see basic to almost all of my settlement builds. This is something that if you've watched me build any settlements, you have seen this design before. This is the way I do almost all of my guard stations. I call them checkpoints. You know, basically it's just a little elevated platform. I stick that in there, I can run it around, and then I can stick fuse boxes on there. I tend to use fuse boxes a lot for my energy in the game. I actually don't like to use reactors anymore. I used to have, you know, a whole reactor room. You've probably seen plenty of videos of me where I build a reactor room. I really don't do that anymore. I'm doing a lot of fuse boxes. Real quick, I'm going to let you know Piper is on the roof. I have no idea what happened there. She's the only one who's ended up on the roof. Ignore her. She's not even supposed to be here. She's actually supposed to be in a different, she's supposed to be at Grey Garden, but I don't know. Whatever. We'll deal with it as it comes. So right here we have our Brahmin tub. We're actually going to avoid the main house for now. So right here we have our Brahmin tub if I ever get Brahmin here. And I have a little bit of a kind of greenhouse area. Now you're probably wondering why, with so much green space at Taffington Boathouse, why I had to build planters. Well, the reason why is because I didn't want to crowd up the area out here. You can kind of see I have a nice path from there to the other side of the settlement. There's nothing here. It's completely clear. And one of the reasons I like this is because it's open. I can see from both sides. If anyone does attack, we can easily go through those gates and get out of here, that type of thing. Otherwise, this would have been a great place to put another building. I just felt like it was way too crowded. So from right here, you can already see that I've actually built another set of buildings. We're going to go ahead and check those out in just a second. First, what we're going to do is start over here, though. Ignore my guard pup. Can see my my bathroom over here. These are the accommodations at this one. Oftentimes you'll see me build individual bathrooms into different dorms and into different room pods. I didn't do that in this one because, again, space is a huge limitation at Taffington Boathouse. I have 17 settlers, so I did the best I could. So here's the other guard post, the other checkpoint, which really works fantastic. Like, this is a really good view. I really like this. I just put a couple different, when we get attacked usually at this one, I don't know about other people, I tend to get attacked from this direction. So that's where I concentrated all of my stuff. Alright, so we're going to come down here and whip around here. And just another little outdoor gardening area. So I tried to put one of everything inside of that area. This is mostly just carrots, mute fruit, and corn. I figured it was just nice to have a little area. It's really close to the water, but not quite touching it. And I figured, hey, you know, this is kind of a difficult area to use. Might as well use it. So let's go ahead and come around. Again, we're still ignoring the main house. We're going to go over here first. One of the biggest issues I had with this place, because I had 17 people living here, was trying to find a place to put them all. So what I did is I built a platform. You can see down at the bottom, you can see the footings there. I built a platform, and that's where we're actually going to have most of our people living. Now, there are dorms here. I'm going to show you each individual dorm a little bit more in detail when we go through the music part of this. But there is also these other buildings on top, these second floors. I want you to keep kind of in your mind that those are all connected. The dorms are not.
before it died, but how nice.
So here's some different rooms. Again, I just have a few different rooms. I didn't do as much personalization as I normally like to. The reason why is my PlayStation kept crashing. I rebuilt over the settlement limit about 4 or 5 times at this one, and my PS4 was really angry at me about that. It's really struggling to keep it. Again, having the PS4 is kind of an issue when it comes to building stuff like this. It's definitely much better on PC. So let's go ahead and jump upstairs. And before somebody asks me, well, then why don't you get Fallout on PC? That's a great question. I would if I could afford to have a PC that could run games. I don't. So that's not going to happen. So this is my workshop, guys. I have my armor, I have my weapons, and I have my chemistry benches in here. A lot of this is that workshop decorations package. I did not do all of this myself. You will see the difference. So this is workshop decorations package. You'll see in here something I've done myself. You can kind of tell the difference. Mine suck. They don't look nearly as cool as the workshop decorations package. But this is my armor salesman. You can see over here I've got the invisible rug, so I guess actually you can't see it, but I've got the invisible rug here. I do have the counters set up though, and this is the clothing one, so another invisible rug. Coming through here, we're going to end up in the clinic. I've got the doctor rug back there, and believe it or not, this is enough room for settlers to get back here. It's kind of amazing. As well as my surgeon chair. And this also serves as another bed. It just allows me to get to that 17 rather than 16 in the settlement. It's kind of nice to have an extra bed there. So let's go ahead and jump out of here, run up to the main house. Again, we will take a look at this more in depth later on. This is another one of those workshop decorations pack objects. This is something I did on my own. You can kind of see the difference between the two. So this is going to be the trader. I think I have it labeled as a commissary. This is the trader. Again, I haven't messed with anyone's clothing in this one. One of the reasons why normally I don't do it anymore. I used to change everyone's clothing and get everything set up before I did videos. The problem with this one, and I really wanted to do it with this one, the problem was that I didn't have the option. The game kept crashing every time I tried to change all their clothes. So I kind of had to let it go this time. Just the little eating area. So we've got multiple chairs set up. Again, I've got 17 people in this settlement. I made a nice kitchen here. On the other side of this counter, and again, we'll look at everything in more detail in a minute. Everything in here, this is also the food and beverage shack. You can't see, it's an invisible rug, but that's the food and beverage shack. And then real quick out here, there is a scavenging rug back here that is a sweeping animation. No one's sitting there, so I can't show it to you right now, but I have a couple of those around the settlement, and I'm hoping that I'll see one as I move around here. Oh, yep, here she is. Okay, let's run out real quick. So this is another one of those scavenging rugs. Now this is the one that isn't invisible. I wanted to show you one. But you can see how she uses the animation, and then she goes about scavenging. I love that. I hate those scavenging benches. They're big, they don't fit anywhere, they kind of suck. So I really like doing this. So up here I built 4 pods. Now again, I try to do individual bedrooms as much as I can because I know I hate roommates, but this is the Wasteland, and these people just got to accept the fact that there's going to be people they're going to have to share with. So there are a couple rooms in here, again, that are going to be more individual, but there is one double as well. So let's go ahead and check these out just real quick.
I can patch you up if you need it.
Hiding in the corner, that's the doctor, if you couldn't tell. Again, we'll do this all in a little bit more detail in just a second here. Double room. So that's it, guys. That's kind of the fast walkthrough. Again, I'll do a nice slower walkthrough so you guys can actually see parts of the settlement. I just wanted to show you guys as we went through kind of what different things were, what I was talking about, what I thought those areas could be used as. And of course, as usual, guys, I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys like it. I would love to do more of these. I have 3 more that you guys have suggested I do on my list. I'm not going to tell you what those are in this video, though. You should know, because I recently did some walkthroughs of each of those settlements, which was actually a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun going back to my old builds and kind of taking a look at them pre-mods. So the ones that I recently did, the ones that I had those pre-mod builds, those are the ones that I'm going to be doing new builds of. So again, go check those videos out. Not going to tell you what they are because that's going to make you go check them out if you're interested. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. First, I'm going to give you my walkthrough, and then I'll go ahead and pop in at the end, let you know how you can support the video, what you can do to tell me if you like this video, or all that kind of fun stuff. You guys know the deal if you've been watching my videos for a while. But here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and start us some slow, melodic, fun settlement tour-ish junk. Alright guys, so that's it. That is going to be the end of this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this. It really means the world to me, guys. Helps other people find the videos, and of course it is a huge motivation to keep moving forward. The easiest thing you can do to support creators you like or possibly even love, easiest thing you can do is like and leave an awesome comment. Tell them how much you like the video, how much you appreciate their stuff. It really means the world to me, guys. I know it means the world to other creators. Please, please, please do that. It really does mean a lot. It's easy, it's cheap, and it's free. Of course, you can always support creators financially with Patreon, things like that. But really, even just a nice comment goes a long way. So thank you guys so much for being here, though. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you would like to, please go ahead and click on that picture of my big dumb face that should be showing up on the screen very shortly. Take that. That will subscribe you to the channel, let you know when I have new videos. Also, guys, there should be a playlist to all of my Fallout 4 videos showing up. Also, that will give you another video that YouTube thinks you'd like, because let's be honest, YouTube is watching you. They know what you like to watch, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you back in the next one, guys. Thank you so much. Remember to leave comments. Let me know if there's different videos you'd like to see, different settlements you'd like me to rebuild, anything. Let me know. I'll see you guys back. Have a great one.